Hey guys, how's it going? Sayano here, or Saya for short, back in another video. This time playing a replay of the video that I actually played today. Ranked match. I was playing in a trio with Sharky and Bala. I was playing some Chou while they were on Akai and Kagura, respectively. I picked Chou because, I felt like playing some Chou, also more so because Chou synergizes with Kagura quite nicely, right? So, decided to play some Chou. Didn't feel like recording it because my Chou is definitely not what it used to be. I haven't played Chou consistently since like season 11 or seasons 11 and 12. So, and since before season 11 and 12, I was pretty much playing him consistently every season. So my skills were pretty good at the time, but they've definitely rusted quite a bit over the time. And what the hell is going on? Right then. Why is this a thing? Yes. The game can handle ultra is what I'm assuming. Alright then, I guess I'll just go to high. It's not like ML is like super. Speaking of which, RIP my Popo games. Been playing Popo quite a bit recently. He's pretty good, but brought him into ranked and yeah, I don't know. Alright, I'm sorry about that, guys. That was very inconvenient, but a professional will probably just cut off the video and then bring it back up, but you know what? I prefer to keep the bloopers in the video. Because I don't care. Or rather, I'm too lazy to actually redo it. So I'm just going to keep the bloopers in here. Just going to speed this up a little bit, right? But yeah, I've not played Chou for a while. So I decided not to record because it wasn't like I'm really good at the game as Chou anymore or anything like that. But I felt like this game was actually pretty good. Like it was one of my better days playing Chou, so I decided to record it. I actually did buy Jungle Knife here after clearing the wave because I wanted to make sure I clear that River Turtle before Bruno and Loletta got there. But I don't actually buy jungle like the Raptor Machete or anything like that on Chou. I just don't find myself jungling enough for that. Chou, in my opinion, has always been more of a roamer since I've played Chou since like season 3, I think. Season 1 and Season 2, I was mostly playing Zilong and Clint as well as Hayabusa. Look at that slick river crab steal, by the way. Feels good, man. Um, yeah, I've played Chou since then, and in those beginning days, he was always played as a tank. Obviously, in Season 2, no. I don't know when his passive was reworked, but I think it was like Season 4. His passive got reworked, so he couldn't have stun on his passive anymore. But before then, he had that, and it was really powerful. So that was like the only time where he could be ran as damage back in the day and be viable. But ever since then, like his main gimmick has been just what's it called? His gimmick has always mostly just been tanking, with his immunity during ultimate and everything. I bait a Purify here. I could go in and fight Bruno a little bit more, but I decided to play it safe, right? Decided to play it safe, no need, right? Gonna try and approach Bruno again here. Lolly tries to stun me. Fortunately, was not able to get to Bruno, but that's alright. Take a little bit of extra damage here. Thought I could reach with my skill 1. Here I go in on Lolita because I know that she was out of positioning. It was very fortunate that we managed to get Bruno as well from the gank by Kagura and Angela. So that's very lovely. This guy's still playing Guzhin after his Guzhin skill 1 got nerfed to the ground, so that's interesting. I think we actually do go in here. Try and go in, but didn't work. Took a lot of damage there, but at this point we can go in. And got that. Lovely. That was a bit of lag there. That's annoying. Fortunately, we did get ganked on top by Sylvana and Selena, so both Angela and them died. It sucks. You hate to see it. I was not able to get the heal plant thing either. That's the whole thing why I went in there, was in order to try and get that, but was not able to get that. Hate to see it. Alright, so they get turtle here, pretty annoying. I know that they're here in top lane as well. Trying to do some things, but failing. I see Kagura and Angela are trying to gank up here. I'm trying to like make sure to engage them, but once again, not really succeeding. But I decided to get Lolly here because again, she was very close to the tower. Fortunately, she gets off her skill 1 there, so she was not actually kicked by me, which kind of sucks. We decided to just go in here fully because tower 1 was under a lot. Bot tower was getting under a lot of pressure, so we just try and take top tower here, which we do. And fortunately for us, they did not take bot tower either, so that was very lovely. So just clearing top lane, you know, might as well since I'm here. I think I get killed here. Yep, I do. I try and purify the whole Sylvana thing. I've never actually done it before because Sylvana has actually not been very common. She's picking up a bit more popularity nowadays. But for the most part, I do not see Sylvana ever. So I don't have a lot of practice against immuning that. But I'd assume it's possible because I don't think it's like a suppressed skill like Frankel's Ultra or anything like that. As you can see here, my first item is actually Endless Battle. I do prefer that over other things. I go in here, I try to do some things fancy. I actually should have kicked Sylvana the other way, but feels rusty, man. Managed to get out of there alive though, which is lovely. Had to decorate the tower before I recalled because you know the vibes. Yeah, if I was a little bit better with my movements, like back in my day, I probably could have gotten that Sylvana into the tower, but feels rusty, man. Feels rusty. Nonetheless, my movements are still a lot more cleaner than what they have been recently. Easy punish here, obviously, for that Selena going in at such low mana. So that was a very obvious punish. I'm trying to go in here for a whole jungle river crab steal again, but once again, I was way too late. I think I actually do mess up here. I was just a little bit too cautious, like too cautious of engaging until at this point, and at this point it was kind of too late. So I kind of messed up a bit, and we both me and Angela take a huge amount of damage. We fortunately are able to get away, but yeah, not the right move. Decided to stay here because the minions were going to come in anyhow, so figured I might as well try and do something. But then I'm like, wait, that's dumb. I'm going to die. I could have actually stayed alive here if I had gotten off my ground pound on Loletta, but I missed that by like a centimeter, so that was rough. Selena gets a snake off on Bala here, but Sharky with the pin. That was a great pin by Sharky. Sharky is a mage main, but I pretty much made him into a Kai main, just because I had him a Kai so much. Obvious easy peel there for Granger or Kagura. I don't know who Sylvana got, but that was a pretty easy peel there. I don't know what Sylvana was thinking. It was a bit of a reckless engage there. Alright, try to go in here for Bruno, try and follow up, but was a little bit too slow and I got caught in the slide, so that kind of sucked. Try and go in here, but I realized I kind of messed up, so I back off a bit, and we back off just fine. I'm over here peeling, making sure that that Selena wouldn't come in, and she didn't. I could actually not see what Sharky was pinning there, so but I believed in his whole ultimate thing because he was ultimating the bush for a reason. So I went in with my ground pound, got a nice crowd control and all that. Go in here for a nice ground pound, back off again. Actually immune to flame shot there. There was no flame shot effect because of my backwards dash, so that was lovely. Here I'm pretty low, so I'm like, alright, I'm out. They can handle it. I try and get Granger over here as quick as possible to turtle. Because that's the objectives. We go for objectives. help him turtle a little bit. I don't know what the hell he was shooting at, but he was shooting at something that was not the turtle. And at this point, I just recall. At this point, I have Endless Battle, and my next item is Queen's Wings, because I do like that extra DR and HP it gives. Plus, I've never been a real big fan of, what's it called, Damage Show, other than the season 11 days, season 11, season 12 days. Those are only good days where where Damage Show was viable. Plus, at that point in time, my skill on Chou was pretty much at the peak, so I could actually run that damage build quite nicely because of all my immunes and engages. But I can never do it nowadays because my immunes are just too shitty. They're too shitty. And that's why people like Unexpected can still run Damage Show, because their immune skills are still it's top tier, right? They got good immunes, they got good engages, they got all of it. Do some fancy shit there. I don't know why I needed to kick Lolly so far. I probably could have just kicked Lolly a little bit and that would have been fine, but I'm in this whole tank Chou vibe still, which means longer ults. But when you play Damage Show, you definitely want shorter fuck, I can't speak. Shorter ults compared to longer ones. Unless it's like, obviously, you're kicking them into the tower, but for the most part. Oh, Jesus, come on, are you serious? That's dumb. This is really dumb. That's so dumb. Alright, hopefully you guys don't mind. I'm just gonna speed to that point, because that's dumb. I don't know why Mobile Legends is like this. I have the Asus ROG 2. My phone is very powerful. Granted, and it's not even hot. I don't know. My phone's not even hot. So, I don't know what Mobile Legends. I'm assuming this is an issue on Mobile Legends side, because my phone's not being hot or anything like that at all. So, I don't know. Hopefully you guys don't mind. Just going to ×4 speed this for a bit here. Would pause the recording, but I actually don't have a pause button on my recording here. I could clip 2 clips together, but, you know, that's too much work. Sorry guys, this probably won't take too long, maybe just like 30 seconds or so, yeah. I say 30 seconds or so, but it might take a whole minute on the second thought. I don't know how fast ×4 is. It's ×4 obviously, but 10-minute game ×4, I don't know. Man, watching this game at ×4 is crazy. It's like I'm teleporting and going through walls. Good times. I actually really like the ballistic skin on Chou as well. Most people don't like it, but I like it. I prefer it to the base skin, because in my opinion, it feels like an extension of the base skin. Because when season 1 through 4 base skin Chou was it? I think it was all the way up to like season 7, but back in those days, base skin Chou looked like Bruce Lee. Like, he had the yellow jumpsuit and everything, and Chou just looked really cool. I was perfectly content without having a single good skin on Chou, because in my opinion, that was the skin. That was the best skin, because it was like an accurate representation of Bruce Lee. But they took it away, and now the new base skin kind of looks like shit. So I prefer ballistics, because I think of it as an extension to the base skin. It's the skin that I use when I want to be like close to the ground, as in that made no sense. As in fuck, that really didn't make no sense. I don't know what I'm saying. It is what it is. Good stuff, blah blah blah. Alright. We're almost here. We're almost all cut up, so it took about 2 minutes. Sorry about that, guys. Helps that the video is a bit of a shorter one, though. Alright. Are we here? I think we are here. Just about. Yes, we should be. Yeah. We're gonna watch this part again, I guess. But, yeah, it's alright. Alright. No, actually, we're actually ahead a little bit. I'm sorry, guys. we immuned the snake, and I think we also deleted the tower. But aside from that, we're pretty much caught up. So, all right. Yes, we won this team fight, and yes, we did. Yep. Now we're all caught up pretty much. So that was a cool immune by there, by the way, if you guys saw that. Where I actually immuned Selena Snake as I kicked Lolly, so that was pretty good. Are we caught up? Wasn't that the end? Are we this close to the end of the game? I couldn't even realize. I couldn't even tell. Oh well. We take down this tower. We take down the other tower. I think, right, we go for bot tower next? Yes. Oh, that's where we kicked out. We were clearing bot tower when we got kicked. And do we just end the game here? I think we do. Easy kick there. And we clear bot tower. Right. Do we just take the tower after that? No, we clear bot tower and then we just end the game afterwards, I think. Pretty much. Nice. I thought I immuned Lolly's skill 1 there, but Angelo was the one that got hit by it. Yeah, the game's for the end. The game's pretty much here. Now we finish it off minions. Yep. Very lovely. I probably should have. I don't know. There wasn't anything too much worthy of note towards the end there, so I'm sorry for making you guys watch through that again. But hey, there you go. Nice Chou game. Worked great. Felt great. And looks like my game's gonna crash again for some reason. Don't know why. With that being said, guys, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.